If you leave me now, you take away the biggest part. Oh, the windows is nice today. Air it out in here real good. Get the fresh air. Yeah. Yourself a little bit of fresh air, boy.
Took out the sniper.
I have foreseen this victory. Our destiny awaits.
Damn it!
The battle is over. But the war continues. And it's a war we will win.
Thanks, man.
Perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps the Locust are not so mighty after all.
That map is adorable. Well, thank you. Alligator Alcatraz will remain open. Imagine that. That hurt.
Oh, I'm trying to melee when you let me.
This is one battle in a long war. This day goes to the humans, but only today.
Okay. Unusual. Damn it.
The battle is over. But the war continues, and it's a war we will win.
Sad.
Throwing frag!
Look at this door. Not for you. Fuck, I didn't know who to shoot first. I got two of them.
Ah, I can never kill that guy.
No, they didn't, Doug. Go last on my own. Nice try, Doug. Nice try, Doug. But you know I know better. Why are you trying that, Doug? You show some respect. Shit! I got the torque too, so we gotta worry about the torque. Might have grenades.
The battle is over. But the war continues. And it's a war we will win. Once again, the dominant species prevails.
Oh my god, dude, it's so fucking funny. They're talking about banning transgenders from having guns. Liberals are about to defend transgenders having guns. What happened to gun control? What happened to reasonable, sensible gun control? Isn't it reasonable and sensible to not let a mentally ill, deranged person have a gun? Well, how do we know they're mentally ill? Oh god, it's a mystery. Speaking of Young Turks, the Young Turks guy was he was arguing on Piers Morgan the other day that transgender people weren't mentally ill. He was arguing that. Like, come on, man. I ain't saying you gotta hate them or whatever, but you can be honest about it. It's clearly a mental illness. He was like, thinking you're in the wrong body doesn't make you mentally ill. Then what the fuck? You know what I mean? Doug, come on. You saying dumb shit. You already tried to lie about the Epstein stuff. Come on now. All those people went on MSNBC and they were asked point blank, did you ever see Trump do anything? And they were like, no. You know, some of those women that was up there yesterday giving those speeches, you know, they sold their friends to Epstein. Did you know this? One of the women sold her friend to Epstein for $200. Epstein gave her $200 to bring her friends. And she did it. She fucking did it. So, that whole thing yesterday was a big publicity stunt. A big, you know, bunch of grandstanding bullshit. We're going to release the names, but not right now, we're not. Well, they can't release the names because it's illegal. They could be sued. Why would they be sued? Are you saying that they're going to incriminate people who are not guilty and then find themselves in lawsuits? Is that what you're saying? This Epstein thing it's being turned into something to attack Trump with, and that's suspect to me. Doug, I know all about the stuff that went on yesterday. I looked into it. I don't know why you would think a guy like me didn't. I was talking about Jeffrey Epstein long before y'all was, so I know you like to think that you been talking about that shit for a long time. When all of you was calling it crazy and making fun of people like me for talking about it. Now you want to talk about it because you think it's going to hurt Trump. That's all it is. It's all bullshit. Get Paul in here. Did you see Tim Kaine said our rights don't come from God, they come from the government? And did you see Ted Cruz shitting his mouth? So funny, bro. These people don't know nothing about the history of our country, our Constitution, our Declaration of Independence. They don't know nothing. They're a bunch of dorks. ICE agents are now officially set to move into Chicago. Coming. Crackdown. We don't just need ICE, we need the National Guard in there. Time to clean these cities up for Americans so they can actually go to these cities and feel safe, and you know that's good for everybody, good for tourism, good for everything. The founders were atheists. Doug, that's retarded. Thomas Jefferson literally wrote that our rights come from God, and now you're saying he's an atheist because AI told you? Is AI your God, Doug? Why would a man say our rights come from God if he's an atheist? All the liberals are going out getting boosters. Techie says this is propaganda. Let's find out. Exclusive video reveals Gaza boy said to be killed by IDF is alive. Veteran told multiple outlets he witnessed IDF forces kill the boy at humanitarian site in May. Young Gaza boy dubbed Amir, who traveled to Gaza Humanitarian Foundation distribution site, reported as having been killed by IDF forces in May, has been found alive and was hiding out with his mother. In an exclusive interview with the boy... Oh, Techie! You didn't read the article, Techie! You didn't read the article, little boy! You talking out your ass, Techie! You calling something propaganda when it's an interview with the motherfucker. It's an actual interview with him, Techie. How do you fake that, Techie? How does the Jews fake that? With AI? Is it AI, Techie? Maybe it is. In an exclusive interview with the boy, whose real name was confirmed by GHF to be Abdul... What is GHF? But who goes by Aboud, the 8-year-old and his mother answered questions provided by Vox News Digital through a GHF translator, in which the pair appeared excited ahead of their planned extraction from the Gaza Strip. Him and his mother were safely extracted from Gaza Strip on Thursday. Through the location has not been disclosed in the reporting for their protection. Outside the Gaza Strip is nice, the boy said. The story of the boy went viral after former GHF contractor, 25-year veteran of the U.S. Army, said he saw the boy, who he called Amir, gunned down by IDF forces on May 28th. In his account, he showed images taken using his body camera footage of the boy approaching him and another contractor clutching bags of food. Amir claimed that he and the boy had a touching moment where Abdul, whose nickname is Aboud, kissed his hand and then his face in apparent thanks for the food supplies. Former Green Beret said the boy then ran back to the group of other Palestinians who were shortly after forced to leave the aid site after pepper spray, tear gas, and stun grenades were employed. He then said he heard shots fired after the Palestinians had left, and upon reaching the scene, he found the boy dead. He lied! Whoa! Imagine that! He fucking lied! He just lied! It's really that simple. They just lie, and you eat it up with no proof. You just lie. And then when you're proven wrong, you just go, oh, are you a Jew, Smokey? Are you a Jew? You put a yarmulke on my head because you don't have an argument, little boy. You don't have an argument. You think that shit works on a guy like me? You don't have an argument. When you do things like that, I realize I'm dominating you in the argument. If you had an argument, you would just counter my argument and shut me down, but you can't. Put a little yarmulke on my head. Put a little yarmulke on there. Shot to the torso, a shot to the leg. Dead, is what this guy said. Ooh. In his account of the incident to multiple media outlets, as well as Senator Chris Van Hollen. God, that name sounds... Chris Van Hollen, that name sounds familiar. God, is that ain't the same guy I'm thinking it? No, that's not the guy. Hold on. Is that the guy that flew to El Salvador for the illegal? It is. It is the same guy. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God. He claimed the killing happened first outside GFS aid site before telling MSNBC that the shooting happened near SDS2. So his story keeps changing. An investigation was launched in July to locate the identity of the boy and uncover what happened. Through the investigation, which relied on speaking with local Palestinians, they eventually tracked down the mother and her son. There you go. You want to argue with me some more about how it's a fake story? How the old Vox News, Logie, oh. Oh, tacky. Oh, tacky. You tried. You tried to take me on and failed again. You failed again. Who else would like to challenge me? Tell me how dumb and wrong I am. Come on. What else you got? All I did was post a screenshot, and it said the boy was alive. And Techie's like, well, I didn't say anything. I didn't make any claims. I just said, oh, look at this. And then he want to press me on it. All right, then let me go look it up and figure out what's going on. All right, I have now. And the boy's alive. You lied about that. Now, what else are they lying about? What else do these people lie about? Ask yourself that. See, it's not just the Jews who tell lies. The Muslims do too. There's lies out of Palestine too. Maybe you'll figure that out one day. Oh, my God. But just tell the truth. Oh. What lies? They're trying to mislead me. Will you go lay down quick? Hush. God, do I want to get off and walk over to the door? What do I want to do? Hush! So I can think. Quit growling and shit. Sit down somewhere. Growling me. Oh, she got your bone? Well, you let her get it. Stop. See that woman dress up as a Handmaid's Tale and go to Union Station, and then someone took a picture of her, and then she tweeted it and was like, "The handmaids are out," and they zoomed in and it was her. Fucking handmaids. People dressing up as handmaids, going up to the National Guard and shit. The National Guard is not there to oppress women. I mean, what logic is that? And who said that? And what evidence is there to support such a theory of that? Doesn't exist. It's called being delusional and mentally ill is what it is. But hey, what do I know? I'm just right all the 99% of the time. What do I know? Keep arguing with me all day. He's like, you trust Fox News? No, I trust that they've interviewed the boy. He's alive. They interviewed his mother. I mean, he's alive. They lied. Hello? Get over it. Motherfuckers quoting Al Jazeera and shit. Like, that's some credible shit. He's like, you can't trust Fox News. Then he uses MSNBC as a source. Oh yeah, genius. How about it's not about where the information comes from, but what the information actually is? How about that matters? See how easy it is? Just you can actually read the article. I know that's crazy. I know that's crazy to you to actually, because you read the headline, and that's enough for you, the headline. But did you know that if you click that, you can read the article, and you can learn more? And then you can think about it, decide for yourself how you feel about the information. But you gotta look at it first. I might go get some edibles. Maybe I will. Think Conor McGregor will take over Ireland and become president? What do you think about that? I want a milkshake. Hey, me too. There's a growing trend of straight men dating trans women. Is there, though? Man, they mad at RFK today, boy. Oh my God, Tech. It's getting worse and worse. Get down from that fucking house barking out that window like that. Knock it off. What'd I say? Knock it off. Go sit down. You'll be barking out the window at every fucking thing that walks by. Sit your ass down somewhere. Sit your ass down somewhere, Marshall. It's getting worse and worse for Techie. See, I follow people that debunk all this fucking Hamas propaganda. And I mean, they debunk it. I'm sorry if that offends you, but they debunk it. They do. It's bullshit. But you hate Jews so much, you won't even follow it. You won't even hear the other side of the argument. Because you're a biased clown. Trust me, I hear the Palestinian argument every fucking day of my life. But do you ever hear the other side of it? Ever? Do you ever question any of these stories that come out of Gaza? You don't question them. So do not come to a guy like me who's objective and claim you're more objective than me. Clearly you're not. You have no desire to figure out the truth. You just want to find things that fit your little narrative. Hey, tell Parr to get in the voice. This is the one thing me and Parr agree on. What argument is worth hearing about murdering civilians? I just literally showed you how they're lying about that. How they said that the IDF executed a little boy and that they found the little boy alive. So this narrative that the IDF is executing these people and just, y'all making it up. You're lying about it. You're making up these crazy stories and they're not real. These people are alive. They're on video waving at the camera. They're alive. They're not dead. This little boy was not executed by the IDF. Now, does a story like that not make you question? I'm not saying civilians haven't died. Of course civilians have died. It's a war. Of course the IDF has killed civilians. But you are arguing that it's intentional. And I'm arguing that it's not. They're not just executing civilians. But yes, in a war, there are going to be casualties. There are going to be innocent casualties of a war. This is why on October 7th, I gave you all so much shit for celebrating it. Remember that stream I did? That stream is probably somewhere on the internet. You can probably find it. And I lectured y'all on what's going to happen next. And everything I said has come true. Why were you celebrating that terrorist attack if you didn't want innocent people to be killed? First of all, you were celebrating innocent people being killed to start the war, which is only going to lead to more innocent people being killed. Why are you celebrating something that leads to death? It doesn't make sense. But you did it. And you got to own it. I mean, I don't know if you did it specifically, but I know a lot of people did. Tell Parr to get in voice with me. And he'll tell you about Israel. He's a Jew. I mean, y'all need to actually kind of hear the Jews too. You don't need to just, you're too one-sided on this because you hate Jews. I get it. You know, there's a bias, there's a hatred that you have for these people. And so you're caught up in propaganda from fucking Hamas. And you got all these Muslim people from other Muslim countries, like these moderate Muslim people. They say the same thing I'm saying. They warn you people about these people, and you don't listen to them. I listen to those people. They're Muslims too. They are not against Muslims. They are Muslims. So they're not out to get Muslims. They're out to, like, they realize what I realize, that if you allow radical Islam to run wild, it hurts all Muslims. People ain't gonna, eventually the world will rise up against that. And that's why you have moderate Muslims trying to talk sense to you idiots about these Islamicists, but you won't listen. These Islamicists kill them too in their countries. Y'all need to study up on the Muslim world and learn about it. And what you would find is tons of Muslims saying the exact stuff that I say. They get it. They live around these people. They understand it better than you and me. They've ran these people out of their countries. Guy was on the other night on TV talking about it. Like, how can a Jew go to Dubai and walk around Dubai in his yarmulke and his native garbs and he'll be safe? Nothing will happen to him in Dubai, but he won't be safe in Birmingham and some parts of England. And he's right. He's right. And he said, you don't find that odd? Because he's trying to say, we don't hate Jews. Muslims don't hate Jews. It's these certain types of Muslims. He's trying to save his own fucking religion, his own people, from getting fucking into a war with everybody else, which is what's going to happen. The whole world going to unite against these crazy lunatics because, look what China does. China putting them in fucking camps and shit. China don't put up with it at all. At all, China don't tolerate it. This is the one thing that could unite all kinds of countries against you, because clearly the Chinese ain't into it. These other countries ain't into it. But are Muslims going to fight the whole world? But don't listen to the moderate Muslims. Don't listen. What do they know? What do they know about Islam? You know more about Islam than them. I mean, this is the one issue Parr is right on and you all are wrong. Even Parr gets it. Even dumbass Parr can see it. Even Parr has sense enough to know that why support people that would kill him. It makes sense. It's the one time I've ever seen him show any logic whatsoever. It's crazy to me. Like, it's like, wow, Parr, you actually have logic about this issue. Like, you actually make sense when you talk about it. Because he's scared. Like, he understands, like, oh, these people will kill me. So there's no point in lying about this, because it's not safe for him to lie about this type of stuff and let this stuff get worse. As a Jew, it don't benefit him. Got to be logical about it. Mayor Larson running a tight ship. Mayor Larson. You better be careful, Voxter. Better be careful with Mayor Larson. Better renounce your old ways when you're dealing with Mayor Larson. He's got a gun, shotgun. Oh no, tons of people have this on PlayStation. I see PlayStation icons all the time. I can't wait till they do Gears 2, because the Horde mode, that's pretty good. I like to play that. I'll get that. I'll get Gears 3 too, but after that, that E-Day game is coming to PlayStation. I wonder if that'll be any good. Well, just because this lobby, I'm the only PlayStation user in it, doesn't mean there ain't other PlayStation users play the game. There's only 8 people in here. been reformed by Mayor Larson. Mayor Larson will shoot you dead. Seen it. Been executed. Sit down, boy. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. He's taking some people out. He takes them out back and shoots them. Couple of them dead. Oh, I didn't know that guy was there. Fuck. Oh my God, Dexter's on tonight. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm hyped up for that. Season finale. Turn my ear back on. It's hot shit. After this round, though. Nice, that was clean. I used to do shit like that when I was a young man. I used to run through the whole damn lobby. Now I'm an old man. It's the way life goes. The mayor pulls that shotgun out, it's over for you. Mayor will put a bullet in you. I shouldn't have went that way, that was a mistake.
fall before the Lord.
Yeah, so many of y'all are brainwashed. It's sad. Very sad. Oh. Give me another lie. Give me another one. Let me look it up. Give me another thing you believe about fucking Israel and shit. Let's look it up. I'll look it all up.
Let the ground tremble with your victory cry. Let the humans flee before you.
You see why people don't want to get in a voice chat and argue with me, because they'll bring stuff up and then I'll pull the we'll start looking into it and then I'll prove it's bullshit and they'll look stupid. So they just don't even try. I don't even bother. It's easier just to call me stupid from the sidelines and actually argue with me in front of everybody, because then you might lose. And you're afraid to be wrong and afraid to look stupid, and I'm not. If I'm proven wrong, I'll just say, well, I guess I'm wrong. And I'll be grateful that I now know the truth. There are 500,000 people selling houses than buying them. Holy shit. The S&P 500 just closed at an all-time high. Tucker Carlson had that dude on the show pushing that story about that little boy, and it was all bullshit and a lie. Crazy, ain't it? See why I say just question things. Just question it, man. Don't just believe it because you hate Israel. Actually question these things. And when you don't, it's a clear bias. Because I question things that come out of Israel. I'm not a repo. Like you. Like when they said they took a poll, I didn't address what you say because I didn't read it. When they say they took a poll in Gaza and all that, I'm skeptical of that because it's just kind of weird to me. Like, who was walking around taking a poll in Gaza? Like, maybe it's true, maybe it's bullshit, but I feel like it's some type of propaganda from Israel. So I question it. Yeah, he's it. Just seek the truth. Stop seeking for confirmation bias. You'll be all right. Wherever the truth leads, it leads. That's what it is.
With which there is no indication. When you said, and I know you've taken $855,000. Mission continues. The mission continues on.
Remember, liberals said they were going to close Alligator Alcatraz, and then another court ruled it out, and so now it's staying open. You got to realize all these things are going to go to the Supreme Court, and that's where it'll end. So until it hits the Supreme Court and they rule, don't celebrate nothing. Can't figure that out yet. You're retarded. Not paying attention. Ah, fuck off.
Nowhere. It is, dude. Do you have a Hemi in here? What is it? It's a beautiful 70 Equinox.
Just another thing I'll be right about in time. A couple years from now, you'll look back and go, damn, he was right. Imagine that. You'll argue with me and then be wrong, and then you won't ever discuss it ever again. You won't want to talk about it no more. Just like COVID. Same shit. It's how it goes. I've been right 1,000 times, but I'll never get any respect for it. No one will ever say, you know what, I'm going to quit trying to argue with you because, damn, I'm always wrong and you're always right. We argue and I just look dumb in the end. Crazy. Time is 4:30. Got y'all defending drug cartels, illegal aliens, criminals, crime. Got y'all soon you'll be defending transgender, mentally ill lunatics having guns, even though you say everyone needs to have their guns taken away. It's just hilarious what Trump's doing to you. Trump is manhandling you. It's so fucking funny. I'm on the hunt. Now they're claiming Don Jr. gave the order to bomb the cartel ship. I mean, they ain't making shit up. I mean, they out of control with this lying shit. The fuck they even get that from? Don Jr. gave the order. What are you talking about, man? What's the source of this information? Oh! 99. I couldn't get off the fucking wall.
I have foreseen this victory. Our destiny awaits.
Oh, the woman said she read a tweet and she doesn't know if it's true. That's called no common sense. Don Jr. doesn't have the authority to give the order to do anything, so why would you believe something like that? Because you have Trump derangement syndrome, and that makes you believe stupid bullshit. I gotta slow down. I'm too old to be moving so fast.
Locust. Forever.
Kresker says ICE will step up operations in Chicago this weekend. He must have got the word. Now you better go sit down. Isn't it strange how liberals are so against praying and all this stuff and public prayer and all this, but Muslims can stand in the street by the hundreds and pray and block traffic and they say nothing about it? That's weird, ain't it? That's a strange thing. Ah, my bad. There I go, pointing out something that don't make sense again. Ah, my bad. My bad. It's so hateful. I'm only supposed to notice the Jews. I'm not supposed to notice anything else. Just Jews. Don't notice the Muslim shit. Don't notice anything with the blacks or the whites or anything like that. It's just Jews. Focus on Jews, Smokey. Smokey, you should be focused on the Jews. I was about to say, how did they not kill him? What the fuck? Just quit telling me that I see all the Palestinian stuff and all that stuff y'all say. I see all that. You're the one that doesn't see the other side of the arguments. You don't want to see that side of it. So don't call me biased. Don't project your bullshit onto me. Thank you. I'm not biased towards Israel. I don't care about it. Of all the years you've watched me, when have you ever seen me talking about Israel? The reason I'm talking about it now is because you won't shut the fuck up about it. You keep bugging me about it. Lumpy, why ain't you talking about it? All right, I will. You ain't gonna like what I gotta say about it. Y'all want to bitch and complain and force people to talk about something, then you don't like what they gotta say about it. Then you don't like that they're questioning your narratives and shit. You don't like it. Get over it. All these guys do is hang out over here or what? Or they die so quick? Then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on. Where's T-West, who bought the game, still ain't got on it? What the fuck is going on? Oh, he worked at... No, he don't work 9 to 5, say get up 5 a.m. He must be off by now. Working 9 to 5. The key to this game is playing it a lot. That way you get real good at aiming. But hell, I ain't played for 2 days. Shit. Haven't heard T-West say anything about the game. I ain't even seen him play it. He knew what the gameplay was before he bought it. He seen me playing it. Slow down, buddy. Almost fired my boots off that guy. Oh, he's over here landing. Okay, I didn't notice.
Anyway.
4-1, solid performance. Keep doing, Micah. This morning I had $900, and then I paid my rent, and then I cried. Like, imagine if rent was reasonable, like $500 or something, like it was back in the day. These Democrats have destroyed this country. Tony Aguilar. How many times have you listened to him tell stories and you was like, this guy's exposing everything? Bunch of bullshit. Oh, I do get paid a good wage. I make $15.65 an hour. That's a solid. That's the most money well, I made $17 an hour at UPS, but that was a temporary job. That wasn't going to last. That's just a seasonal thing. $15.65 is the best wage I've ever had for a full-time job. So I'm very happy with it. And eventually I go up to $18 an hour. And when I get promoted, I'll make like $24 an hour. If I move up to management, I'll make more than that. So I'm fine. And I live in Kentucky. I live in a low cost of living. I mean, yeah, my rent's $9-10 a month, but my electric bill is like, I mean, when it's not hot as fuck, it's like $50 a month or something. The water's like $30, gas is like $10. I guess gas go up a little bit in the winter when you got to run the heat. Got rid of my cell phone bill, said fuck cell phone service. I'm not paying hundreds something. I'm just not doing it. I'm tired of it. Well, I'm not the CEO, Doug. I mean, I shouldn't make what the CEO makes. That's insane. Why should I make what the CEO makes? What kind of childish thinking is that? No, I don't have cell phone service. I got rid of it. I have a cell phone. I just use Wi-Fi. So if I'm not on Wi-Fi, my cell phone, then I can't do nothing on it. But who cares? I'm rarely not on Wi-Fi unless I go walk somewhere. I don't want to pay $40 a month. What I've realized over the last couple of months is I really don't need it, and I can live without it. So I did. You think the CEO doesn't work too? Why should I make as much as the CEO? Yeah, that's how stupid that is. That's like expecting to make as much as the manager. Of course the person above you makes more than you. Of course they do. I'm grateful that there's even a job that I can work at. Because I'm not going to start a business or nothing. I don't do that. If you wanted me to have more money, Doug, you'd advocate for removal of the income tax. And then you'd give me $100+ more on my check every week. And that would be huge. That would be over $400 a month in my pocket extra. And that would be massive. Massive. But you don't want to do that, of course. It's not smart. I'm definitely smart enough to start a business. I'm not disciplined enough to do that. And I know that. I like to come home, play Gears, and relax after work. I don't want to work more, you know what I mean? I could work on my YouTube channel and make content and build that up and get 1 million subs. There ain't a doubt in my mind I could do it. I just don't care enough to do it. Because I get off work and I just want to come home and chill. So I do a little stream or whatever. And, you know, people want to watch, they can, or whatever. No big deal. But if I wanted to put more effort in, I highly doubt I pay more. Rich people pay way more taxes than poor people. That's a fact. You can look that up. It's statistical. Oh, I will never, ever in my life again rely on YouTube to live. No, where I'm working, I'm staying there till, I mean, they give you a pension when you retire. I'm staying right where I'm at. I'll be a manager when I retire from that place. So there's no reason for me to go anywhere. No, I don't multi-stream anymore. I just stream on YouTube now. I used to stream on everywhere. But it costs money to do that, and people don't donate, so why spend money on it, you know? Seems dumb. That little bitch flipping, flopping around. Get out of here, woman. It's a man's world. And it's a man in a monster's world. You in a monster man world. With your feminine frame. Get out of here. It's harder to hit the women, though. They're skinnier, you know? Harder to hit them. That kind of feels like an unfair advantage, but I don't know. Like, if I was the CEO of a company, I'd be making millions of dollars too, because I'm the fucking CEO, and that's what I'd expect to be making. And I would have worked my ass off to get to that position in my life, and goddamn right I deserve to make some money. Y'all are goofy. Y'all are really goofy. You're jealous and bitter of people more successful than you.
I have foreseen this.
And that's not how you live your life. That's how you act. That's actually counterproductive to getting success. Because you feel like you can never get ahead. I have got $1,000 donation many times in my life. From Red Hog, from Face Smoky. It's happened a few times. And from the rich benefactor. The tech guy that travels the country, the rich benefactor. He's the one that bought the PlayStation that you see me playing right now. See how you just gotta calm down and land your shot? My problem is I start panicking and shit. You gotta calm the fuck down and just land those hits. Because they're missing too, so you need to try to land your shots while they miss. Now, when I was a younger guy and I played this every day, I was real good at that. I could fucking flip around a corner and do anything. I could take the whole team up by myself. But I'm old now. My reaction time ain't what it used to be. Plus, I don't play like what you really got to play this game a lot, get good at it. And the shotgun, you got to be up close too. It don't work good at a distance. But sometimes the connection just sucks dick. Your shots don't register. See, I'm a realist about life. Like I look at my own self. While I come home from work, I don't get on YouTube and start cranking out videos. If I wanted more money, that's what I'd be doing, but I don't do that. Now, that's not a billionaire's fault. That's not Elon Musk's fault. That's my fault. And what that shows me is I don't really want to be a millionaire because I'm not trying to be. I'm not working my ass off to be one. I'm comfortable just going to work and coming home. I'm at peace. Stop chasing all that money and chase peace. Just be at peace with your life. Be comfortable with life. If you hate I don't hate my job. I don't mind going to work. Yeah, you guys are jerking off to the Pornhub instead of trying to start a business or something. And that's nobody's fault but yours. And that's okay. You can do whatever you want. But quit crying about it. Quit crying about decisions you've made for your own life and being bitter at people more successful. It's just silly. Not gonna get you anywhere. This idea you should be giving the CEOs money. It's just crazy, man. Do you think you should make as much as a CEO because you stock a shelf? Come on, man. Do you think you could run the company? Do you think you could go from stocking the shelf to running the company? Do you honestly believe that about yourself? Come on, man. Just because you're really good at the job you do doesn't mean you can do the CEO's job and balance that budget and all these things he's got to do. You are getting paid. You're getting paid $15 an hour. You said that was a living wage for years. You said everyone, the fight for 15. Remember the fight for 15? And you got 15, and now you're complaining that ain't enough. And you know why it's not enough? Because you vote for Democrats who raise the cost of living. Thanks a lot, liberal. That's a locust. I get it. It's hard to be honest about yourself. $16 an hour to stock shelves is pretty good fucking money, Doug. And you pretending it's not is hilarious. You know, I used to do that job for $8 an hour back in the day. I was a bagger for $6.55. Get carts off the parking lot for $6.55. And now you're getting paid. People are getting paid $15.65 to bag groceries and get carts off the lot. That's wild to me. So you shouldn't be complaining about that. You making good money to do that. And you get a pension when you retire. You get benefits. You get retirement plan. All that shit. You got all that shit. Yeah, if you want more money, when you get off work, start DoorDashing, start getting on Instacart. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. Then deal with being broker than you would be if you hustled more. You know, these guys that become CEOs work their ass off to get in that position, but you're a liberal and you're convinced that they all know what they fucked somebody over to get it. Yeah, some of them did, but that's not everybody. Good Lord. Some people just worked really hard and moved up in the company. And they should be punished for it. What about them getting a wage? Why you want to take their wage away? If you work 40 hours a week and you can't afford your bills, I'd have to look at your budget. I guarantee if I went through your budget, I'd find all kinds of shit in it that you don't need and you buy anyway. I stopped eating out because I was tired of being broke. I was tired of not being able to go, buy things I really wanted because I was eating out all the time. Spending $10 for a meal, and it's like I could go to the grocery store and spend that same $10 and get 4 or 5 meals out of it. So why, we got to make a change. And now I have more money. Now I'm not ever just completely broke. I can at least eat something. I could go, if I want to go buy some edibles, I can right now because I didn't spend all my money on Chick-fil-A all fucking weekend. Change your fucking behavior if you want more money. It's that simple. It really is that simple. You did it to yourself. And furthermore, if I wanted even more money, I'd start cranking on the YouTube wall working at the same time. I'd get the Patreon going. There's ways that I can make more money. I don't do it. There's nobody's fault but mine. Yeah, well, if you order it from DoorDash, you're dropping that $10 meal becomes $20. I deleted all them delivery apps off my phone. Well, I use Instacart, but that's different. You're getting groceries delivered. I don't have a car. It is what it is. And you're only, you're tipping. The delivery fee is free. It's just a little tip. It's not the same as McDonald's for $20 getting delivered to your fucking house. I used to DoorDash and do all that shit, and I was broke all the time. I stopped doing all that. Now I'm not broke all the time. Now I'm not rich, but I ain't broke. I can walk over to the vape store, get some edibles if I want.
And it's a war we will win.
I got food to eat in my house. My bills are paid. What is there to complain about? All my bills are paid. My cable ain't gonna get shut off. My water's on. All that shit working. It's all paid. Rent's paid. Dogs, got plenty of dog food. Got enough dog food to last the rest of the month. And I got another check coming next week, and one after that, and one after that. Surprised he didn't grab that boom shot, but I'll take it, buddy. Work harder, man. These people that became CEOs and are millionaires, they work their ass off. You'd know that if you watch some documentaries about these people and learn about their lives. Patrick Bet-David was trying to explain to them communists. Like, my dad worked at the 99-cent store. He's like, I didn't come from wealth. I built this wealth myself. And they're like, well, we can't do that. Why can't you do that? You could if you wanted to, but you don't want to work as hard as Patrick Bet-David worked to build his company and build the life he made for himself. You don't want to do that. That's totally fine. I don't want to work that hard either. But we can't be lazy and then complain that we're not millionaires. That's stupid. Trust me, I could be a millionaire if I wanted to be. Ain't a doubt in my mind. I could be going on these podcasts, yelling at these liberals. I could be doing all that, but I don't. I've been invited on people's shows. I was invited to go on TMZ. I was invited to go on television, and I said, because I don't want to be famous like that. It seems really annoying. Like, people are unhinged. Like, being famous, it doesn't look fun because of how unhinged everybody is. You have no privacy anymore. It's just... there's more to life than money. Like, what about your privacy? What about having a normal life? What about your kids and what they have to endure because now you're famous? And if I become famous, I mean, I'm not going to be treated nice by the media at all. So that's what you have to think about. Hear me. Your rent, where do you live, Doug? What city you live in that your rent is $1,400 a month? You know, there's some apartments around the corner that are $1,400 a month, and they have a community swimming pool and all kinds of things, and they're real nice, but it's $1,400 a month. I stay at the $910 a month, which is still nice, but, you know, we don't have a pool. Well, why don't you try to find a cheaper place to live? Go through your entire budget and look at it and be honest with yourself about the way you spend your money. And I promise you'll find things in your budget that you don't need. Not just because you want it don't mean you need it. Maybe you buy video games. Maybe you buy, and I understand, I get the argument. Well, poor people can't enjoy a video game. I mean, if you're broke as fuck and you're struggling, should you be playing video games? I mean, there comes a time to grow up and be a man and be honest with yourself. Like, do you have time to sit around and play video games if you're so broke that you're begging the government to save you? You know what I mean? I don't need anybody to save me. I can take care of myself. I have a job. I don't need help from anybody, really. Not anymore. I'm actually free. Now, you don't call that freedom, but that's freedom to me. I take care of myself. I pay my bills. I don't have to get online and say, somebody please send 50. I don't have to live like that no more. I don't have to borrow. I don't borrow money from people anymore. I was doing that. I stopped doing that. Paid everybody back I owed. Stopped eating out. Changed my spending habits. Very simple. Sure, I'd like to go to Chick-fil-A and have a nice chicken sandwich, but that's $10 that I could take to the store and buy some hamburgers and buns. I could eat 4 burgers for the same 10. Because the burgers was only $8. That leaves $2 left over. Get a little drink. Or you probably can't afford a drink. You could make it work. My apartment's fine. I don't have no problem. Y'all seen my apartment. It's fine. I like where I live. I'm a 15-minute walk from my job. Right there, Doug. Right there. Right there it is. Look. Right there it is. Hold on. I got to pull it up on my phone so I can actually read it. But I seen it. I seen it right there. You saw it too, didn't you? There it is. T-West said it. What I've been telling you about the cars. What have I been telling you about the cars? $1,400 rent. All right, well, rent's rent. All right, it is what it is. Rent's always going to be the most expensive thing. There's not much you can do about it. Blame it. $620 for a car payment and insurance is fucking insane. $200 electric bill. Holy shit. My electric bill is under $100 a month. Oh my God. The immediate fix to your problem is to get rid of the car. Get rid of the car, move closer to work, and try to find a cheaper place close to the job. And get rid of the car. Now you freed up $600. $620 just came back in your budget. And you walk everywhere, you get great exercise. It's a win-win. It's a win-win for you. Free exercise and $620 back in the budget. Your problems have been solved. Get rid of your car. You can't afford a car. Just like me, you can't afford to have a car. Now, other people are going to tell you, oh, you got to get a car, you got to get... But you have to realize your life and your budget and how you live, and you have to realize you can't afford one. You can't do it. You just can't. It's a choice. Do you want to drive around your nice little car, or do you want to walk around and have $600 a month extra in your pocket? It's a choice. I choose to have the extra money in my pocket. Now that means I got to get up tomorrow afternoon and take a 15-minute walk to work, but what's the big deal about a 15-minute walk? It's no big deal. It's healthy, good for you. There's nothing negative about doing it. So what's the problem? Nothing. You got to lower that electric bill, fight climate change. Holy shit. Almost got mine. I wish people tagged people more so you knew where they were. Then there's another guy. I'm gonna kill this guy. Where'd he go? I lost him. You'd beat me 1v1. I'm not gonna gamble with you. I don't have money to gamble with. You'd beat me anyway. I'm an old, tired man. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. God, take cover, please! For fuck's sake! Sit down, boy. Oh, can't afford a car. Got rid of that. I don't want to be like Doug, man. Doug works 24/7. I don't work at Wendy's. I did work at Wendy's one time for 5 hours, and I hated it, so I quit. I don't need a car to live my life. I live around all the shit I need to get to, my job, everything nearby. I live right in the city, right in the heart of the city.
But the war continues.
So, see, I've set myself up to where I can live comfortably without a car. You could do the same thing, but you don't want to. Okay, well then, be broke all the time. I mean, it's a choice. I don't know what to tell you. Sure, it'd be nice to have a car, but then I'd be like Doug. I'd work all the time and never have any money for anything but my bills. And I don't want to live like that. I was living like that, and I don't want to live like that anymore. So I started getting rid of shit. Started making sacrifices. Oh, I live in one of the safest cities in the state.
Locust. Forever.
I live in one of the nicest cities in the state. We did a whole stream about it where we looked up the stuff. One of the lowest cost of living and everything. You can live off $15 an hour if you just, I mean, come on, man, $600 car payment. I mean, you could have a car, you know, you could still have a car. You could go buy a car, like a cheap piece of shit car or whatever. but you're choosing to spend all this extra money to have a car payment so you can have a nice car. All right, that's cool. Enjoy the car, but now you don't have any money to do anything else. You see how crazy it is? You have this car, this really nice car, but you can't even go nowhere. You have no money to go do anything in the car, so why even have the car? Doesn't make any sense if you think about it. It ain't like you can get a girl, take her out. You ain't got money to take her out in the car. Y'all can just hang out in the car. Hey, you like this car? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I hope you do, because it's all I got. I don't have any money. And you probably have a really nice apartment or whatever. $1,400, I bet you live in one of those nice apartments like around the corner with the swimming pool and like 2-3 bedrooms, and they look real nice. They just built them, but they're $1,400 a month. Why not move out of Owensboro? Why not look around Kentucky and find somewhere cheaper to live and move there? Why not do whatever it takes to have more money? Get rid of whatever you got to get rid of to have money for things you actually want. Nah, you keep all this bullshit that you really don't need. You don't need it. You can walk to work. You can move closer to the job. I see people all the time. I got to take an hour commute to work and an hour commute back. That's 2 hours of my life. Well, who told you to live an hour away from work? Nobody told you to do that, man. You made that choice, and now you're crying about a 2-hour commute. Well, move closer to your job so you don't have to drive so far to the job, thus freeing up more of your time. People don't want to sacrifice, though. They want to be handed these things. Like they think if they complain enough, the government will just give them everything they want. It's not how life works. You're gonna have to make some sacrifices. How do you think all these billionaires became billionaires? There was times in their life they sacrificed. You don't become rich going to Starbucks every day getting a latte. Look up Kevin O'Leary talking about coffee. He's a fucking super rich guy, and he says he makes his coffee at home. He says that's crazy to go spend $10 a day on fucking coffee that I can make at home for a few pennies. That's how rich people think, Doug. That's the mindset of a rich man, and you and me don't have that mindset. We just don't have it, and it's just the way it is. We don't think like that. We're like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get this little $10 meal. It sounds good. It sounds delicious. Rich people be thinking about the dimes, the nickels, the pennies, and all that shit. And that's how you get rich. You do things like that. It may not seem like a big change, but when you make the coffee at home and you stop going and spending $5, $10 a day on the coffee, it adds up. Over time, that adds up. Those savings build up. And that's how they got money, and we're all broke. Because we do dumb shit with our money that we shouldn't do. Rich people are always working. You just pretend they don't work because they're not doing hard labor. Well, they don't have to do hard labor. They run the company. Why would the fucking owner of the company be doing the hard labor? That doesn't make any sense. He hires people like us to do the hard labor. Thank you for giving us a job. You should be grateful that he gives you a fucking job and gives you a little piece of his money, because he don't have to. He don't have to hire your crybaby ass. And that's why you crybabies don't get hired. Ain't nobody want to deal with that shit. Trust me, when you work and do your job and you're not a nuisance to management, they love you. Because they don't have to babysit you. And so, yes, they will give you raises. They will give you promotions because you're easy to deal with, easy to work with. You don't complain. You do your job. And it makes their job easier. But you'll keep telling yourself that hard work don't pay off, but that's nonsense. And yes, there are people that can take advantage. Don't work for corrupt bosses. If you feel your boss is a corrupt piece of shit, quit your job and get a new job. I promise you there are managers that don't act that way. Go find a job with some decent managers. My managers never bother me. They never complain because I do my job. Yeah, I make $15.65 an hour. I also go to work, listen to podcasts all day on a headphone, and just stock shit. Nobody comes up to me and bothers me. Nobody yells at me. Nobody complains to me about nothing. It's an easy job. See, if I take a promotion and they pay me more, now I'm going to have more responsibility. Yeah, I got more money, but now I got more things I have to do. Welcome to life. You think the CEO of a company ain't stressed out? All the things he has to deal with, he's got stockholders to answer to, employees to answer to. He got a lot of shit to deal with. All you got to do is make sure the shit gets put on the shelf. That's all you got to do. Your job is easy. You don't have a lot of responsibilities. If you want more money, take on more responsibility, be more valuable to the company, and they'll pay you more. Real simple. This idea that these companies don't want to hire good workers and they just want a bunch of shit motherfuckers that don't do nothing is retarded. How do they make money? How's their business profitable if nothing ever gets done at the business? Because you hire a bunch of dorks. Problem is, it's hard to fire these people because of the liberal policies. So they can just run to the government and get unemployment and shit because they got fired because they suck at their job. I learned that at Food Line when I became a manager. I was like, all right, here's the people we're going to fire. And the guy was like, you can't just call firing people. I'm like, why can't I? I'm the boss now. These people got to go. I've been watching these people for months. They need to get the fuck out of here. They're holding this place back from greatness of what they're doing. And I'm smart enough to know the better the company's doing, the more job security I have, and the more likely I am to get a raise. Because yes, if you're making more money, that money's going to trickle down. It's just how it works. Now, they ain't going to give you all of it, you fucking goof. Well, they didn't give me the millions. Oh, Lord. The hell have you done to earn those millions? You ain't done nothing. You thought crying was how to earn millions. There's too many of them. I do work smart and hard at the same time. I'm just that good. I get things done. I mean, you're in the bathroom for 15 minutes on your phone, taking an unscheduled break, and you're crying because they don't give you a raise. Just zero honesty about the things you do and the way you live. The way to change is to just stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself about all these things you do, and you'll be better off. I spent all my money at Chick-fil-A. Now I'm gonna cry about Elon Musk being a billionaire. I'm gonna cry. What sense does that make? Elon didn't make me go to Chick-fil-A 7 times in a week and spend $70 on chicken. He didn't do that. I did that. So I gotta live with it. Like if I get up and go buy some edibles, spend $27, I mean, that's on me. It's not on anybody else. It's a choice. You all love freedom, but you really don't. Because you have tons of it and you fucked your life up with it. Yeah, we could invest in stocks and shit. Like, I could take, instead of, buying edibles, I could take that 27 and put it right into Bitcoin. And eventually that 27 is going to go up. Bitcoin's going to go up. I feel like it's going to hit 1 million. I really feel that way. And even though I feel that way, I'm not investing large sums of money in it. Now, see the problem? See how goofy it is? Because I'm not willing to take that chance. Even though I feel confident it will go up, I'm still like, what if it goes down? I don't have a lot of money to play with like that. I could study stock market after work and really start learning about it, but I don't. I get on the game, you see? So quit crying. Yeah, what if you did this? What if you did that? Oh, what if I just played Gears and just got my paycheck and just chilled? It's fine. But that's not going to make me a millionaire. It's not going to change my life, but that's what I want to do. What's wrong with that? And I'm not complaining like, oh, I should get more money. If I wanted more money, I'd be working on getting it. And maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I'll say, let's try and make more money. But you also have to remember, it's like I was explaining to Par, you're talking to a guy that last year wasn't making anything. So to go from making nothing to making $500 a week is a big change. So why wouldn't I be comfortable? I was living off whenever somebody sent a $5. I mean, that's what I was living off of for a month. Once I quit doing Instacart, it was like, maybe someone will send 20, maybe, you know what I mean? You're comparing your life to mine, and we live different lives. So you make more money. So you're like, I am $500 a week, but I wasn't making $500 a week a couple months ago. So I'm grateful for the $500 a week. How many shots? How many shots? How many shots, Dr. Fauci? You all seen that bullshit. Alright, I'll be back later.